You're watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Cruise Savers UK. Welcome to Cruise Savers, and here's your host, Dom Tolley.
Hello and welcome to Cruise Savers. I'm Dom, and over the next 15 minutes I've got 3 more delightfully discounted deals especially for you. Now on today's show we are talking inclusive cruises, and I've got 2 fantastic cruises from Norwegian Cruise Line and MSC Cruises taking you around the Norwegian fjords, the Mediterranean and the Canary Islands. And remember, because it's inclusive, the money you pay to get on board, you can get everything. You get your food and you get all your drinks as well. I'll tell you a little bit more about all the individual deals later on. But if you see a deal that you want today, remember, it's very simple. Give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. Or if none of the deals that you see today float your boat, then visit our website. It's www.cruisesavers.co.uk. Log on, subscribe, and then you have access to all of our Cruise Savers deals. So without further ado, let's get underway with inclusive deal number 1, and we're Norwegian Cruise Line cruising on board the Norwegian Epic. Now, the Norwegian Epic is one of my favourite ships that I've ever been on. I'm lucky enough to have been on board twice for a week either time, and both times I had, funnily enough, the all-inclusive package, which is what we are giving to you here. Now, you get all of your drinks. It's not just house drinks. You get all your branded spirits. You get your beer, you get your wine. You get any drink up to the value of $15 a glass. And I tell you now, there aren't many that are above that. So you are going to have a fantastic time. And also, you're not going to have to worry, because the one thing I hate when you go on holiday is having to worry about your bar tab or any tab. You know, the bill at the end, it's not what you pay to get on, it's what you pay to get off. And with this, what you pay to get on, unless you go mad on board with shore excursions, with specialty dining, with duty-free shopping, it's not going to be a huge amount. You can literally get on this ship and not pay another penny from the price that we are showing you on screen today. Now, you've got so much dining. It's all about freestyle. You can eat when and where you like. Maybe try one night in the Manhattan Room, maybe one night go to Taste, maybe one afternoon go to Shanghai's. All of it included in the price. Then you've got your teppanyaki if you want to spend a little bit more. You've got Cagney Steakhouse, you've got the ice bar if you want to splash out and do a little bit of specialty dining. All the entertainment on board is fantastic. You've got to go and try Howl at the Moon while you're on board. It's one of my favourite things. And go and have maybe a nice bourbon or something while you're watching that. It really is a fun night out. Now, that was on board the Norwegian Epic, and we're doing Epic Barcelona here on the 15th of October this year for 7 nights away. We're going to be flying you out from London Gatwick over to Barcelona. Now, in Barcelona, that's where we're going to be joining the ship. So you're not going to have a huge amount of time to look around before you get on board, but we're going to be coming back there. So whatever you don't manage to do then, you're going to be managing to do on the way back. Then we're cruising you on to Naples. Now here in Naples, maybe go and have a pizza. That is the home of pizza in Naples. Then we're going to cruise you on to Civitavecchia. This is the port for Rome. Go and have a visit around the Vatican City that you can see there, or maybe have a wander around the Colosseum. Next, we're going to be cruising you on to Livorno. Here's where you can go to Florence or Pisa. That's Florence, you can see there. You can maybe go up to the Duomo, go up to the very top there and see all the sights, or go and have that selfie taken by the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's got to be done. Next, we're on to Cannes in the south of France. This is where the film festival's held. It's glitzy, it's glamorous, it's beautiful. Then we're cruising on to Palma de Mallorca. Now here in Palma, you're going to actually pull up right outside the cathedral, and you've got to go and visit that cathedral. It's absolutely gorgeous. Maybe try some tapas in the main square. Talking of tapas, maybe go and grab some before you get back on your flight, because then we're going to fly you from Barcelona back to London Gatwick Airport. So we're on the Epic Barcelona cruise on the Norwegian Epic with Norwegian Cruise Lines. This is going on the 15th of October this year for 7 nights away. Fares from just £1,089 per person. This was £1,125 per person. We're going to include all your flights and overseas transfers on this. You've got your 7 nights on board the Norwegian Epic, and you've got your premium all-inclusive package. That's all your drinks and all your tips paid for in that price that you saw on screen. Let's have a look at the details and I'll tell you a little bit more. So like I said, £1,089 per person for an inside state room, but with this premium all-inclusive package, all of your inclusive drinks, all of your service charges and gratuities included in that price. You do not have to pay another penny on board if you don't want to. You can go away for just that price there. Of course, you don't have to. You can add some specialty dining on board. You can go and do shore excursions. You can go and do some duty-free shopping. But that price that you see on screen is all you have to pay from us here today. That is discounted because here at Cruisavers, we like to say, why pay more? So you could get on board this Epic Barcelona cruise going on the Norwegian Epic on the 15th of October this year for 7 nights. We're going to be departing Southampton, going out of Barcelona to Naples, to Civitavecchia, the port for Rome, on to Livorno, the port for Florence or Pisa, then on to Cannes, Palma, Mallorca, and then to Barcelona before we'll fly you back to London Gatwick. £1,089 for a premium all-inclusive cruise. If that's the cruise for you, give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055, or visit our website. It's www.cruisavers.co.uk. Remember, when you get on there, just log in, subscribe, and then you've got access to all of our deals. Okay, we're still going inclusive cruising, but we're moving to a different cruise line now. We're with MSC Cruises on the MSC Magnifica. Now, the MSC Magnifica is another beautiful Mediterranean cruise line, but you're going to be doing Norway on here, so you get that Mediterranean flair on board, but with the fantastic sights of the Norwegian fjords. It's an Italian-owned cruise line, so you know the food is going to be good, the entertainment is going to be good, the wine is going to be good, and the gelato, the free gelato, may I add, is going to be good, because that is all included in your price here, because you get an all-inclusive drinks package on board. Just look at the buffet. This buffet, it's not open just for some of the day, it's open for 20 hours of the day, so you can get your breakfast there, your lunch there, your dinner there, your afternoon snack there, your midnight snack there, and remember, you've also got that ice cream that is included in your all-inclusive fare, as well as your specialty teas and coffees. So that's where the ice cream parlour is. Look, just by the pool, the gelatoria there, just by the pool on top deck. Go and sit back and relax with an ice cream or a specialty tea and coffee if it's a little bit cooler, because you are going around Norway. But again, it's in May, so it'll be nice and warm. If after all of that food, all that drink, all that ice cream, you want to have a gym, maybe go and have a session in the gym, should I say. It's got one of the best views you can ever see in that gym. Then maybe treat yourself with the money that you saved with us to a pampering in the Aurea Spa there. Or maybe just go and sit back and relax on top deck and relax around the pool. Or if you were a sports fan, go to the sports bar and catch up on all the sports. They've got Sky Sports in there, so you will not miss a fixture. So we're going around Norway on the 14th of May next year for 10 nights. We're going to be cruising you out of Southampton to our first port of call, Le Havre. Now, a lot of people, when they go to Le Havre, go to Paris for the day, but another lovely place to go is Honfleur. It's a lot shorter distance, and it's absolutely beautiful if you don't really want to go and see the hustle and bustle of Paris. Next, we're cruising on to Stavanger in Norway. Here you can go and visit the Petroleum Museum. Now, it might not sound interesting, but believe me, there is so much to do there. Then we're cruising on to Bergen. Here you've got to go to the fish market and try some of the fresh Arctic crab or the fresh prawns as well. They are delicious and you will not get fresher. Then we're on to Olden in Norway. This is a beautiful little Norwegian fjord. Maybe have a hike up the Briksdal Glacier, or if you're not so good on your feet, you can actually take a 4x4 up to the very top. Then we're on to Ailsund in Norway again. This has got the town's history museum there, where you can go and learn about all the history of the town. There's lots of history as well with that town. Before we take you on to Hamburg, here it's in northern Germany. You've got all the canals. You've got miniature Wonderland as well for the children, or maybe go to a beer keller if you want to sample some of the traditional Weissbier or Bratwurst. Then we're going to sail you back into Southampton. So we are on MSC Magnifica going around Norway on the 14th of May next year for 10 nights away. We've got that fantastic price there. It's £989 per person for an inside state room, and it's all inclusive. You've got that all inclusive drinks package included in that price of £989 per person. This was £1,049 per person. We have discounted that for you today here at Cruisavers, because we like to say, why pay more? Let's have a look at the details and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So, we are heading around Norway on the MSC Magnifica. We are going to be taking in Le Havre, Stavanger, Bergen, Olden, Ailsund, Hamburg, and then back into Southampton. And remember, while you're doing all that, you've got that all-inclusive drinks package on board for you to enjoy. And it includes not only your drinks, it not only includes your drinks and your specialty tea and coffees, but it also includes those award-winning gelatos as well. So you really will have the time of your life on this cruise. As well as all that food and drink, you're going to be going around the Norwegian fjords, which are some of the most beautiful places that you will ever see. The scenery is just fantastic. The price you can see on screen there, £1,049 is what it was. We are doing it for you today for £989, because here at Cruisesavers we like to say, why pay more? If this is the cruise for you, just give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. Now, let's go on to our final cruise of today's show, and we're going on board the Norwegian Spirit, and we're doing a Spirit of the Canaries cruise. Now, this is going to be taking us round the Spirit of the Canaries there. Now, when we see on board here, you've got all that beautiful atrium there where you can go and enjoy some evening entertainment, go and have a look at the bar. You've got your dining as well. Remember, it's freestyle dining again, and also remember, it's all inclusive. So all of your beer, your wine, your spirits, all of your cocktails, drinks, up to the value of $15 a glass are included in this price, as well as all your tips and gratuities. They are paid for this price you see on screen, £1,139. That inside stateroom that you just saw there, that is what you're getting for this price of £1,139 per person on board the Norwegian Spirit. So, it's called Spirit of the Canaries for a reason. We are going around the Canary Islands on the 3rd of February next year for 10 nights away. We're going to be flying you this time from London Gatwick out to Barcelona. So we've got you straight out into the heart of the action in Barcelona. That's where you're going to join the ship. You're going to be joining the Norwegian Spirit in Barcelona. We're then going to be sailing you out from Barcelona to Casablanca. Now here you can go and visit some of the mosques, go and have a barter in some of the local markets, or go and reenact the film. You know, play it again, Sam. Then we're cruising you on to Gran Canaria. Here you can maybe go and visit the rural and mountainous villages around, or just have a wander around the city of Las Palmas and go and have some tapas there. Next, off to Tenerife. Here, if you've got the kids with you, you can maybe go to Loro Park, the Parrot Park there, or the Siam Water Park if you just want to chill out and go down some water slides and maybe have a relax around a lazy river. Next, we're on to Funchal in Madeira. Here you can take the cable cars up to the top of Monte and get that wicker toboggan all the way back down, or maybe just try some of the Madeira cake. Then we're on to Malaga. This is in the Costa del Sol. Here you can go to the Picasso Museum, which is really, really interesting, or you can go and see the Roman Amphitheatre. Sticking with the Costas, we're on to the Costa Blanca, not Casablanca, the Costa Blanca. And here you're going to be visiting Alicante. Here you can maybe go to the Archaeology Museum, or just go and have a wander around some of those lovely beaches. Then we're going to be taking you back into Barcelona, where we're going to fly you back to London Gatwick Airport. And on the way back, you're going to see all those lovely sights of Barcelona on the way back to the airport. So, we are on board the Spirit of the Canaries here on the 3rd of February next year for 10 nights away. Fares on this £1,139 per person. This includes all your flights and overseas transfers, your 10 nights on board the Norwegian Spirit with your premium all-inclusive package. Let's have a look at the details. So, we are going on a Spirit of the Canaries cruise here on board the Norwegian Spirit. We're going here on the 3rd of February next year for 10 nights away. We're departing from London Gatwick. We're going to fly you out to Barcelona and get you on the ship. Then you're sailing out. You're going to be going to Casablanca in northern Morocco, on to Gran Canaria, on to Tenerife, on to Funchal, on to Malaga, on to Alicante, then finally back into Barcelona, where we will fly you back to London Gatwick. Remember, you've got that all-inclusive drinks package with your tips and gratuities paid for as well. For that price of £1,139, it was 1,175. We've discounted that here at Cruisesavers because here we like to say, why pay more? That money's better off in your pocket. Maybe treat yourself to some of the specialty dining with the money that you've saved. If this is the cruise for you, just give us a call. It's 0800 011 1055. That's 0800 011 1055. Or if none of the cruises that you've seen on today's show have floated your boat, then all you have to do is visit our website. It's www.cruisesavers.co.uk And then all you have to do is log on, subscribe, and you have access to all of our fantastic deals. That's all I've got time for today. I'll see you in a couple of minutes' time. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Cruise Savers, a commercial presentation on behalf of Cruise Savers UK.